Join me as I take on the challenge of building my dream gaming PC from scratch. Let's see if I can put together the ultimate setup without any mistakes. Building a custom gaming PC can be a totally transformative experience. For one, you get to tailor your PC to your specific gaming needs, which means you can maximize performance while staying within your budget. Plus, there's the added satisfaction of knowing you built it all yourself. It's a feeling of accomplishment that's hard to match. When deciding whether to buy a pre-built PC or build one from scratch, I think a lot of gamers get caught up in the perceived complexity of the process. They assume it's going to be super technical and require a ton of knowledge about computer hardware. But the truth is, building a PC is actually pretty straightforward once you know what you're doing. Another common concern is the warranty issue. With a pre-built PC, you usually get a warranty that covers repairs and replacements for parts that fail, but with a custom build, you're on your own if something goes wrong. However, if you do your research and choose high-quality components, the risk of failure is relatively low. Ultimately, the decision to build or buy comes down to personal preference. If you value flexibility and customization, building a PC from scratch is the way to go. But if you're short on time, or not comfortable with the idea of building a PC yourself, a pre-built option might be the better choice. When it comes to the essential components of a gaming PC, the first thing you need to consider is the CPU, or central processing unit. This is basically the brain of your computer, responsible for handling all the calculations and processes that make your games run smoothly. Next up is the GPU, or graphics processing unit, which is responsible for rendering all the graphics and visuals. After that, you've got your motherboard, which is the main circuit board of your computer that connects all the different components together. Then there's your RAM, or random access memory, which is where your computer stores all the data it needs quick access to. You'll also need some form of storage, whether that's a hard drive or solid-state drive, as well as a power supply to keep everything running. Moving on to the actual build process, I want to highlight a crucial moment that can make or break the entire experience installing the GPU. This requires a bit of finesse, as you need to carefully remove the GPU from its packaging, handle it by the edges to prevent damage, and then slot it into its dedicated slot on the motherboard. Another key aspect of the build process is cable management. This might seem like a minor detail, but trust me, it's a game changer. A well-organized cable setup can make your PC look and feel like a premium high-end machine. Just make sure to take your time and route all the cables carefully behind the motherboard tray. As you can see, building a gaming PC from scratch is definitely a process that requires some patience and attention to detail. But if you're willing to put in the effort, the payoff can be huge. You'll end up with a custom setup that's tailored to your specific gaming needs and performs like a dream. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you've got a dream gaming setup in mind, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you're looking for more tech tips and tutorials, be sure to check out my other videos.